Good morning, RMS Colby College, University of Texas, and Ms. Lutz's class. I had no idea I was pronouncing that wrong, but some of my kids in my class helped me out with that. So here we are. It snowed, and this will be my first Red Fox report from our winter wonderland. And I've been waiting for this snow. I'm putting on my mittens because it's kind of cold out here. I've been waiting for this snow to show you this place, because this place is awesome. Look at this. I am under a hemlock tree. Now, I'll get you a little closer there. Put you down a little bit. There we go. There we go. See, I'm under a hemlock tree. You see the hemlock branches are coming down, and there's almost no snow under here. Now we got, a good foot of snow on Saturday. Really, really intense snow. Lots of wind. Really stuck to all of the trees. Is still stuck to all of the trees all these days later. That's pretty unusual. It doesn't usually happen that way. But hemlock trees are these really cool places when it starts to get kind of snowy out, because underneath them, there's no snow. So see, take a look. See, it's the ground. I'm right here on the ground. And that's what's cool about hemlock trees. They've got these, so this is a pretty big one back here. I'm in a little hemlock grove behind my house, and it's pretty neat because these are pretty big. They haven't been cut. There's a couple back here that are at least 100 years old, which makes it for a pretty big tree around here, that's for sure. And they create these amazing winter environments because look, there's no snow here. So when I go out tracking, which I'm gonna do soon because now there's snow on the ground. When I go out tracking, I'll track deer to these places, and they bed underneath these trees all the time, all winter long. And in the summer, if it's really rainy too, because they protect them. They have this huge canopy and these big fronds of leaves. You know, these are leaves. These needles are their leaves that come down and really protect this area. Now, when it does finally melt, it'll get really wet in here as all of this stuff drips down. But it'll pretty much remain not very snowy. And in fact, on really cold winter days, it's almost 30 degrees warmer up underneath the hemlock trees than it is outside of them. And so I often look for places where these big hemlocks have big branches coming down and kind of tunnel into them in the winter. And it's super warm in there. It's really nice. You can see why animals hang out in there. I also like to make my debris forts. So a debris hut is exactly what it says. It is what it is. You take some old dead sticks, you lean them against something, and you throw a bunch of leaves on top of them. The last time I did a debris fort, it was by myself without a bunch of kids. And boy, that throwing the leaves up was a lot different by myself. I ended up bringing my leaf blower out into the forest. Boy, did I get a lot of leaves on that debris hut. For sure. That thing's long gone. I built that years ago. They aren't meant to last. They're just meant to be there for a season or so. And if you've got good hemlocks, you really don't even need a debris fort. I just make them for fun. I like to go out and hang out in them and write bad poetry and sing camp songs. You know, keeps me happy. So if you're looking for a good place to go hang out in a snowstorm, try under a hemlock tree. They're really awesome. And if you're not so sure what a hemlock is, well, just kind of look at those little needles. You may be under a spruce as well, but either one, they work really well. The spruces just have a lot more branches and they're harder to get under. I really hope that you have an opportunity to get out in this snow. It's a lot of fun. I've already been playing in it, and I'm sure the rest of this week we'll play some more. So enjoy those hemlock trees. See if you can find a grove of them for yourself. This is Ms. Studer with your Red Fox Report.